This is probably the most iconic looking mountain in Scotland, Buachal Etive Moor. But right behind it is its little brother, Buachal Etive Beg, which I've been told is actually the best beginner winter Munro in Glencoe. So let's go and climb it, and for this video I'm teaming up Scottish YouTuber Walk with Wallace.
Freedom!
Good morning, I'm in Scotland, specifically in Glencoe, and I'm here to do two things that I've never done before. One, I'm gonna go for my very first Munro hike in winter. Munro is a Scottish mountain over 900 meters. I'm gonna climb what I've been told is the best beginner winter mountain, Munro. And the other thing I'm doing for the very first time is I'm gonna be climbing a mountain with an actual Scottish person. This Scottish person. This is Robin Wallace from Walk with Wallace.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Sorry, doesn't like
No
me.
need to apologize.
This is Robin Wallace from Walk with Wallace, and one interesting fact about Robin Wallace is that he's the great-great-great-grandson of William Wallace.
Allegedly, aye. So my nana says
that's
aye.
definitely true.
Absolutely.
Can you like yell freedom later?
Maybe at the top.
Maybe.
Aye.
While I eviscerate you with an ice axe, just to recreate that poignant moment.
Freedom! I'm not sticking it in, are
That's definitely going in. That's the intro.
That's it.
What did you just say?
We're on the wrong path. Should be up there.
You haven't been up here before?
I've been up here.
You have been up here
Twice,
before?
3 times.
Three, and it's still got himself long.
Shocking.
Buckle?
Buachal.
Beak?
Buachal Etive Beak.
Buachal Etive Beg. This is one reason I forgot to mention why the Wainwrights are better than the Munros. You can pronounce the names of the Wainwrights. If you want to join that debate, go watch this video. Why is this the perfect beginner winter Munro?
Okay, so we're heading up Buachal Etive Beak. As you know, we're in Glencoe. And all the other Glencoe mountains, you've obviously got the Unachigig, Scrambley Ridge.
You just say scrambled eggs?
Scrambled eggs? No, Scrambley Ridge. They're a bit more serious in winter. With this one, it's a good introduction, I think, once you start getting into the Munros, and if you want a wee peek into Glencoe as well. So aye, it's perfect for that. Well, there's nothing technical in it, but there's a nice little narrow ridge leading up to the summit. Gives you a nice airiness, especially in winter. Case to do.
Yeah, 360.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call 360.
No, I don't want to call. What is this? No, stop that.
Just to confirm.
No! The big part of the reason I decided to come to Scotland at this time of year was I want to start doing some winter Munros. I want to go do some winter hiking in Scotland, and in Northern Ireland we rarely get snow in the mountains and it doesn't last very long, so you never have any need for anything more than micro spikes. So I want to come to Scotland in winter to get some nice snowy conditions to practice winter skills, and I get here and it looks like this. Robin, where's all the snow? Apparently it's been unseasonably warm. Good news, everyone! Find some snow. I come all the way to Scotland for Is it time to get the crampons out? Oh, actually, you look majestic walking across there. I'm gonna set up a shot.
Fly, my pretties, fly! Maybe one day you'll cross paths and you both got new perfumes, and the life you used to live is left within that old apartment. Maybe nothing's said and done, and your chest is set on fire, but I promise you there's nothing but a cold hearted liar.
That's us up at, where are we?
We're at the Bialach between the two Munros here.
I've just spotted there's a snowman over here, or what's left of a snowman. And as I'm 5 years old, I cannot resist the temptation to kick it. If there's a rock in the middle of this, I'm in trouble. Ready to roll, yeah.
Let's do it. That one's definitely the nicer of the two.
Yeah, we're gonna go up this way.
Stop do.
Stop do. I can actually say that one. Stop do. And that P sound comes from a B. I thought it was stop. It's stop.
Hammer Town.
What kind of videos do you make on YouTube?
Hiking like you and camping.
There you go. If you want to see some hiking and camping videos in...
Munros, Corbetts, Durston tents, Scarp.
Do you live near here?
No, I'm down in Fife. Previously Edinburgh.
The banana place?
That's the one I. No, Fife with an I, not Y. Here's us slipping about.
Yeah, we're currently slipping. I did a bit of practicing at home with the crampons on the stairs of the house. That is until I realised I was putting holes in the carpet. Nobody tell Louise. Self-arrest! Slightly better. It was better than nothing, and I'm one step further on to actually having these skills for using them on more solid snow. Cool.
So first things first, try them on in the house, make sure you can fit them on. Try them on wearing gloves, because you don't want to be faffing about on the hillside, hands getting cold, try to get your crampons on. And then you want to walk like John Wayne, just separate your legs a little bit so you don't catch your gaiters. And then you want your axe and your uphill hand, just like that, if you're uphill. And if you zigzag round, obviously you want to swap hands, but I've got all my camera equipment in this hand now. But yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. I'll let you know if there's any more though.
This feels very weird walking with these on. Following top tip, walk like John Wayne, or as I put it, like you pooed yourself. We've all been there.
That's it. Like a good tap like that. You start balling.
This is why this equipment is needed.
If it was a few degrees below zero, that'd be like an ice rink.
If you started sliding up there, you could head on off that way. There's a bit of a drop there. There's quite a few rocks.
Didn't get that.
Yep.
Could you try again?
Still my head in. Or you could shoot off in that direction. Mountain Rescue's scooping you up with a shovel. Here's one of the locals. Hey wee guy, how you doing? I think he needs a lobotomy. Oh. It's good snowball snow. Look at that! That's a view.
Worth it, innit?
Wow. So what lock's that?
That is Loch Etive. And that stretches out to... I can't remember, we need to cut that bit out.
Let's get back down out of the wind. Just spotted a big helicopter. It's like a Coast Guard or Mountain Rescue over there. Hopefully nobody's hurt, but it does put things into perspective a little bit.
What does the J stand for?
James.
James.
It's been a wee accident here.
Right on the knuckles.
Robin slipped and landed in his knuckles.
Cool.
Did your crampons not help? You took them off.
Took them off too early.
Right, well, I think this is a suitable view to end on because, as always, the last bit of this hike is for me, or for me and Robin here to have a chat. We've solved all kind of problems.
Been chatting all day.
Yeah, we've solved the political situation in Northern Ireland. We haven't got on the Scottish independence yet, so we can chat.
Maybe they'll go there.
We can discuss that on the way down. But Robin, this has been great. I know we didn't get the exact snow conditions we wanted, but I got a bit of a practice. I got to wear my crampons, and I got to see a great view. So
Got the Munro as well.
yeah, got a Munro. I would agree with your assessment that this is maybe one of the best beginner Munros. That last bit was getting into, wasn't technical, but it was exposed.
No, I think you'd want to do a couple of more rounder ones to begin with.
Yeah.
And then if you want to progress, this would be the next step up.
Yeah. So you can maybe get up there a bit
Aye,
and decide whether or not you want to.
that's right. Aye.
Yeah.
But if you like exposure, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
One
huh?
on the left, that's more benign.
Yes.
The time to do that,
So if you're less experienced, you go up that way.
yeah.
And if you got a little bit more experience, you could go up that way, depending on how.
And then you can do both if you're bagging them.
Or do
depending on
both.
the feel.
Yeah. Right, we're going to enjoy this hike back down. So thanks for watching. Go and check. Don't gonna poke you in the eye with this. Go and check out Robin's video of this trip from a different angle.
I wonder whose will be out first. Possibly mine.
Who's going to get published first? Right, the race is on.